Yo guys, I'm back again. It's your life around 64 squares and welcome back to my another video. Okay, in this video, we are gonna look at another game in my series Playing It My Way. Okay, let's get started. I'm staying in white. Playing against me is Odin 88. It was played in Leeches. Okay, let's start the game. D4, D5, E4. Now it is a black Mortimer gambit, nothing to discuss in the opening. Okay. If he takes on E4, it's a black Mortimer gambit. Accepted. And he can also transpose it to the Karakan if he wants to by playing C6. But my opponent decided to play transpose it to the French. So I played E6. Now knight C3. Actually, by seeing this move E6, I got too annoyed. So I decided just to develop my pieces and go for the attack. So knight C3, bishop B4, the winner, and now my novelty bishop E3. Now actually the main line is to play E5, C5, A3, bishop takes C3, pawn takes C3, queen C7, queen G4, knight G7, takes, rook G8, queen takes H7, and C takes D4. And now this is the main position, the French advance. Now white has many possibilities, but let's not discuss much in the opening. Instead of going into these complicated lines, which I don't know, I just gradually develop a piece. Now he takes in E4, F3, pawn takes F3, knight takes F3. Now this position is looks like a kind of a black Mortimer position or a Trompowsky mainline position. So I got pretty much happy by seeing this position. So knight takes F3, knight F6, bishop D3, double O, double O. Now another option was for me is to play queen D2, knight C6, triple O, bishop takes C3, pawn takes C3, queen D5, C4, queen A5, queen F2. Now this is what I calculated till the end. Now you can see that black is a pawn up. Of course white can go for attack, but it's some sort of risky to go for the attack. So I didn't play queen D2. Instead I played castling king side. So knight C6, knight E5. Now my threat is to go, if knight takes an E5, pawn takes an E5, I removed one of his key defenders on his king side, and I can go comfortably for the attack, for the kill. Knight E5. Now I saw three options here. Okay, let us discuss them one by one. Now first knight takes D4. What if knight takes D4? Bishop takes D4. Queen takes D4. As you know, check. So many of you have thoughts now bishop takes H7 check works, but it's a check. So always look for an integrated move. Knight takes D4. Now bishop takes H7 check. Knight takes H7. Bishop takes D4. Yeah, we have of course have a great position to play. We can see that his H file is open. Yeah. Now the second option is knight takes on E5, pawn takes on E5, knight D7, queen H5. Now I also saw one of my crazy options, bishop H6. Now if G takes H6, I play queen H5, followed by taking on H6 and taking on H7 mate. Now if knight takes E5, bishop takes C7, king takes C7, bishop takes H7, king takes H7, queen H5, queen takes E5. Now this is called a double bishop sacrifice. I learned this type of themes by watching Larry C's video on the ICC. It will be very instructive for us. Okay, now we can see that it will be made in some moves as follows, like rook G4, queen H5. You can see that two files are dominated by us. Okay, so that's why he played knight E7. Now, yeah, rook takes F6. Boom. Now, why rook takes F6 works in this position? Because you can see that he has only two direct defenders in his king side, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attackers and one indirect attacker which comes into the game. Okay, one more indirect attacker which often comes to the game via knight E4, knight G5. you consider it's overwhelming attack for white, so you can just close your eyes and play this move. Rook takes f6, no risk for white. G takes f6, and now another sacrifice. Already, bishop takes h7. Boom. The idea is that you can see that our queen will come to g5, some sort of like that. Now knight can come to g4, knight can go to f6, knight can go to h6, and queen f3, queen g3, rook f1, rook takes f6, and all kinds of threats are coming. So it's forced to take on h7. So now queen h5 check, king g8, rook f1. Yeah, now my idea is as usual to go to f3, go to g3 and mate him. So f takes e5 is first because now he has idea of playing f5. So I play knight e4 with the threat of knight f6. Now if you play bishop g5 in this position with the threat of bishop f6, he has one creepy move f5. Now he can, now I think almost the position is defended because now the queen can come to e8. As well as bishop can't come to f6 because rook takes f6 is on hanging. So it may be tough for white to attack. So I didn't play that. Another move is rook f6. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, rook f6. The idea is that it's pretty simple. Blocking that f8 pawn from advancing. And now playing my idea bishop h6, queen g5, mate, boom. And also, yeah. Now he played knight g6. For this, I took on g6, f takes c6, queen takes c6, bishop king h8, queen h6, and this should be some sort of draw because after again repeating moves, if I play a move like something knight e4 or something, he gets queen e7 for by queen g7. Now our attack is completely stopped because we are lacking of pieces. So we are already sacrificed 2 pieces. So you should play as energetically as possible and also play the right move. So knight e4. Now the idea behind knight e4 is that if you find this position, knight g5 wins completely because of queen h7. So that was my idea. Now knight can also go to f6 and mate on h7. So that is why I played it. Now my opponent played knight f5. Before that, what f5, knight g5, okay. Knight f5, knight g5, continuing plan, touching on h7, king g7, and now another sacrifice. Rook takes f5. Boom. Boom. Rook takes f5. E takes f5. Look, now I'm threatening queen h7 mate, checkmate. So pawn takes f5. D takes e5. Now if queen h7 check, now self because king go to f6, and he would run with his king. So cutting off his escaping squares. So queen d1 check. He lost his queen. He has played this kind of move in order to delay his mate. And f4, queen d3, threatening h7 mate. Rook h8, queen c4. Now again threatening mate on f7. Bishop e6, knight takes e6, pawn takes e6, bishop takes f4. Now threatening both on e6, both on b4, also on c7. Bishop f5, queen takes e6, threatening queen f6 check. Rook h7, bishop g5. Yeah, he resigned because now queen f6 mate is unpreventable. If he plays bishop e7, queen takes e7, king h8, bishop f6, king g8, queen e6, king f8. Yeah, we get some sort of winning after this kind of moves because his e8 rook is completely dumb. Yeah, he's absolutely winning for white. So let's go to key moments of the game. Now, one of the key moments of the game. Rook takes f6, this position. Because in order to know these patterns, you have to be thorough in your attacking chess, not attacking chess, the mating patterns, the attacking chess patterns, because these patterns work uh, gradually as you learn them. Because in this type of position, if you play some moves like g4, also may be attacking, but white may find some defense like knight g6 because his position is now completely solid. So you should look for moves like rook takes f6 for and sacrifice. So g takes f6. And now after this also, if I retreat my knight, he also has knight j6. So we should not give him time. That's our main motive. So bishop takes h7, king takes h7, queen h5, and after this white had an easy winning game. But remember, knight e4, the key move in this game, because if you play any other game, white would defend easily. So knight e4. Remember that knights are more stronger in an attacking position. Of course, bishops are stronger, but in their absence, knight replaces them. You can see that knight has the option of going to f6 and as well as g5. So that's the power of a knight. So as the gradually game went on, I went to win. Okay, that's all the game is. Okay, if you like my game, please hit the like button, and if you find any other winning combination in my game, or find any mistakes in my game, please comment them below. And if you like my games, please subscribe and like my video, and please share it with your friends. See you back in another video. Till then, it's from my life around 64 squares. Goodbye.